YouTube, Facebook, IG. Thank you all for rocking with me in the road up. Mad Brad. I'm back with another video, just like I promised you guys. I'm gonna try to start putting out videos more often. I'm gonna shoot for like twice a week or whatever. And also, like, comment, subscribe. And let me get to this. Let me say this before I get to the actual subject matter what I'm supposed to talk about. There was an earthquake here. I think it was a 7.1. We had an aftershock the other day. And it's ironic how you see people panic. You know, they panic like, oh my God, ah! They start screaming. I'm like, oh, wow. Like, I didn't panic at all. You know, you have to be cool, calm, and collected under drastic situations, you know. So, yeah, it was pretty hectic. The earthquake situations, but we're fine. It was an aftershock. It was an earthquake the other day, but we had an aftershock after the actual earthquake. So, so those who happen to see this video, don't panic. If it happens again, just kind of stay calm and just cooler heads prevail. Always remember that. So, let's get to the subject matter. Before we get to the subject matter again, look at me, get a dosage. I try to give you guys a dosage because dosages of me because, you know, there's no catfishing here. This is me pretty much year round and everything. And I like giving y'all a muscle action little bit. I like giving you guys that so you guys have an idea. This is Vlad Brad in full effect all the time, all the day, 24 hours a day, all day, 24 hours a day. Anyway, Taylor Swift is the subject matter. We're talking about Taylor Swift and the situation that happened with Taylor Swift and what she's going through. Okay, here's the thing, right? Taylor Swift and her masters. Before I get to that, I'm gonna tell you guys how I actually feel about Taylor Swift. First, I'm gonna tell you the truth about Taylor Swift, and I'm gonna tell you how I actually feel about Taylor Swift. Here's the truth about Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is a cultural icon. Like she's a massive cultural worldwide icon. You see what I mean? So that's the truth. Like, that's the truth about Taylor Swift. But before I say any more, yoink, shades off so y'all could, yeah, because it's really hot. I mean, Southern California, it's like, what is it, like 80 degrees? It's very, very hot. So that's why I keep the shades on. Yeah, it's ridiculously hot. So I'm putting these back on. The shades has to go back on. So, yeah. Now, my personal opinion on Taylor Swift, I'm going to give you my opinion, and I'm going to give you a history of Taylor Swift, and I'm going to give you my personal opinion about Taylor Swift. My opinion on Taylor Swift, I think she's very talented. I think she's insanely pretty. She's always been. Beautiful voice. Really could sing really good. Very, very well. I'm always entertained by her. And, you know, it sucks that she's going through what she's going through. And I think his name is Scooter Braun. I think it's Scooter Braun is his new name. So Taylor Swift versus Scooter Braun, just like it's in the title of the video. Yeah, so that's what this is. That's basically what this is. But okay, now history on Taylor Swift, based on what I've seen. I remember when she first came out. I remember when she was first coming out. I seen her on the show. I believe it's America's Got Talent. I remember seeing her on America's Got Talent, but some say she was on American Idol. That's a conspiracy. That's a whole nother video. But I do remember seeing her on America's Got Talent for sure. And when I first seen her, I was like, okay, wow, I'm like, this girl's pretty. Okay, wow, sing to me more. Like, I remember hearing her sing for the first time. And I said, okay. And you know, I thought to myself, you know what, girl, you're on your way. You on your way. Like, that's what I thought initially, because, you know, she's like, to be so small like that, she have vocals, like she have like pipes that come out with the songs and the singing. I remember she came with that one song when I first seen her on America's Got Talent. Yeah, America's Got Talent is what it is. And then when she first came with a video, it's like that YouTube, you belong to me. I was thinking, okay, I'm listening to it. I'm like, okay, listening to it, like, what we got? I'm like, Taylor done did it. She done did it again. Taylor she done did it again. Like, I was like tripping on that, right? I'm like, wow, this girl's really awesome. She could sing. Wow, this is really cool. Oh my gosh. Yes. She really can sing. And but here's the thing, right? Okay, back to the Scooter Braun situation and Taylor. For to understand is Taylor Swift, she have her masters, you know, and your masters is pretty much your recordings and stuff that you write. And, you know, she wanted her masters. She wanted to own her own masters. So, she signed a felonious deal, a felonious faulty deal, when she was like 15 years old. And then here's a question you ask yourself. Like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, what? Okay, that's her fault. I mean, she signed a deal. Like, why she signed a deal that way anyway? She know the deal was crafty. She know how the record label. Stop. Stop. Here's the thing, right? She was 15 years old when she signed that felonious deal. And, you know, her mom and dad was there when she signed a deal, and they let her sign a deal. You know, a lot of times when you're young, you make mistakes when you're young. But when you get older, you realize the error of your mistakes. Oh, my gosh. Dude, get your feet off the camera. Get your legs all in the camera, all in the shot, legs all in the shot. But, yeah, so, you know, you sign deals. You know, you do things when you're young. You make mistakes when you're young. And you wish you kind of regret them. But the thing is, you want to learn from the mistakes. You want to make sure you learn from them, and you want to grow. You want to grow for those mistakes. So, anyway, back to the situation. She definitely signed a deal, and I'm looking at, there's like a wasp on the car. There's like a wasp. Or I think that's a hornet, some type of hornet. You guys get a look at that. I don't know what that is. Is that some type of hornet or wasp? Or I don't know if you guys seen that. I don't know if you guys seen that, but yeah, it's like wow, it's a bee. But anyway, yeah, so she signed the deal, and you know, if it was today's Taylor Swift, she would go back and she would, you know, she would not sign that deal if she had the mindset she had today. But she didn't have that mindset that she had today. Here's the thing. I remember her being a bright, starry-eyed, young, insanely beautiful female with dreams to conquer the world. Like, she wanted to conquer the world with her singing. She really wanted to bless she wanted to bless us with her talent. That's what she wanted to do. You know, and it sucks that this has happened the way she did. I'm pulling for Taylor Swift. I'm really pulling for her. But here's the thing about this record label, right? These record labels, they're vultures. They're vultures and they're wolves. That's pretty much what it is. And like, Taylor Swift is an example of what could happen to somebody who's innocent, somebody who's bright-eyed, somebody who's full of ambition. Yeah, the record labels are, I mean, Taylor Swift today is an example because, I mean, you know, if you let the world get to you, I mean, Taylor Swift is an example of what will happen to you if you let the world get the best of you. If you let society, if you let this planet Earth get the best of you. Taylor Swift is a result of that. Because she's no longer that innocent girl that she once was. There's a little bit of innocence there, but I mean, you know, now she's kind of savvy in the music industry now, and she got some experience now, and it just kind of took away from her innocence allure a little bit, you know, a lot of it actually. But it sucks. I mean, she's still talented. She's still an awesome singer. She's still insanely beautiful. I mean, she's one of the most successful women, you know, singers ever. Not just in today's era, but just any era. You know, I mean, country music was what she initially started off doing. Then she became a pop star. You know, she became a cultural pop icon, like I said earlier. She became a pop star and singer and everything else. But she initially started off doing country music. I specifically remember that. So yes, but yeah, you know, I think that if what Taylor did, I mean, with Scooter Braun, Taylor Swift, Scooter Braun, Taylor Swift, yeah, if it was, I mean, you know, I think what he did, I mean, that was a vulture move, but I mean, at the same time, he's trying to secure his money. I mean, that's what these dudes do. That's what these record labels do. They got to secure their money. But I'm gonna break it down for you guys even more. How can I say? I'm gonna give you guys a scenario, right? But here's what most of these recording artists do, right? Like, they'll make hit records or they make records or whatever, and they'll give their masters to the record label. And what they'll do, in exchange for giving up your masters, what you'll get is something called residuals. Yes, you'll get something called residuals in exchange for your masters. So, with residual money, let's say your record plays somewhere out in Iceland somewhere or Estonia somewhere. You get paid for that. You get paid. And most of these artists are okay with that. And they say, in the record label, they're yes,
Yeah. Let's just give me your masters and you get your residuals, yes.
But see, that's the, you know, they're like Gargamorth is somebody like they're like you know, like some type of mad, they're like some insane villain, and they want you to sign over your crap. You sign your crap over and you get the residuals. You still get to live okay off your residuals. You still get to live comfortably, but they have your masters. So, and I'm gonna break it down even more. Let's say you have a pie, right? Let's say you have a whole pie. You have a whole pie, and out of the whole pie, right? The record, like, okay, the pie's the money, like 100%. Like the you have an apple pie. An apple pie. You have an apple pie. The apple pie is the money. The apple pie is your money, and the whole deal. Like, let's say, out of the apple pie, right? You get one slice after you sign over your masters. You get one slice of the pie, right? You get one slice of the pie, and guess what? Your one slice of the pie, and let's say 5%. You get 5% of the pie, which is one slice. The rest of the pie goes to the record label, right? The rest of the pie goes to the record label. You get the rest of your pie. You know, your apple pie, which is delicious, your delicious sweet apple pie, right? So, but the 5%, that's your residuals. That's the residuals you're getting. So let's say, and not only that, right? Out of residuals you're getting, the one slice of pie pie that you have, yeah, I'm talking to you, the one slice of pie that you have, Uncle Sam, right? Uncle Sam, they're gonna tax your slice. They're gonna tax your slice. So like you thinking, oh man, you got your knife, you got your fork. Here come Uncle Sam. Excuse me, yeah, the American way. Here, give me some of your pie. So he's taking a piece of your one slice. You see what I mean? That's how it works. While the record label get the rest of the pie. But that's because you signed over your masters. You know, you signed over your masters. But here's the thing too, right? Here's the thing. Really wise statement. I'm going to say this. Here's a wise statement I'm about to say. If you don't own your masters, right?
Then your master owns you.
And that's just what it is. And that's how it works. So I'm rooting for you, Taylor Swift. I'm rooting for you, even though the celebrity speaking against you and everything. Like you got the Justin Biebers, and I'm pretty sure Kanye West, he's a weirdo, he's a clown, whatever. He's speaking against you too. But Taylor Swift, I'm rooting for you, and I hope you get your match. I hope this situation works out for you. It sucks. It really sucks. It really sucks that this happens, and these record labels, but you have, okay, I'm about to end this video, I'm almost done, but I'm going to say this, right? Here's the catch that these record labels do and these radio stations do. Like, you hear a cool song, like, say, somebody super insanely talented, like Taylor Swift will come on the radio, right? They come on the radio, and they're like, oh, man, you're listening to, you really like the song, this really cool song, right? But then, as soon as her song goes off the radio, right, then you have some trash like Migos come on, and then, you'd be like, man, why they play this trash? But here's the thing, dude, we just gave you Taylor Swift. We gave you really good, talented, we gave you good music. We gave you Taylor Swift. So now you got to take this trash to Migos. You got to listen to this trash. You see what I mean? So, yeah, that's how it works. And, it sucks, man. It really sucks. So, like, comment, subscribe, share, and everything else. With that being said, another video in the books, and I'm out of here.